Hello everyone, I am playing Unicorn Overlord, perhaps the best game title ever created. Before I begin playing, I just want to show, this might give you some context, both how much I've been playing, but also just to avoid any spoilers. This is how much of the world I have seen. So I basically wrapped up what I would consider the main quest in Cornea, but I've been sticking around and doing a lot of the other battles up here. And I just started exploring Elheim here, but I noticed pretty quickly I was too low level for it, and I backtracked to Cornea. Also worth noting, this town right here, this city, I think that's where the final boss of the game is. It's very funny. It's just here, very Hyrule Castle. Hey Chase, thanks for joining me. Yeah, it's incredible. I cannot stop playing. So just wanted to show this map just to give you a sense of like what's about to happen. I don't really know how much like main story stuff we're doing. The plot here is pretty light. It's very much like there's a bad guy, unite the world against the bad guy. But I'm probably just going to do some battles and deliver some supplies to towns and help out Cornea. Let's do it. I'll do whatever it takes to keep these people safe. Thank you, Chloe. Alright, so I actually just discovered a battle. I think it's definitely not the level 38 one. I'm actually impressed at how open this game is. Like, they gave me a narrative reasons to start going into Drakenhold and Elheim, but like, theoretically, I could just stay here and grind until I'm ready for this battle and then go up to Bastorius. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't want to do that, but it's cool that they let you. I mean, I'm pretty sure you could try to fight the final boss whenever. Like, these exclamation points here are bridges to that final area. And there's either like a bridge you need to build or a really tough enemy, and your character, the sort of like Frederick Knight Joseph, is like, we don't stand a chance. Please turn around. Save this for the end of the game. And I listened to him. I listened to Joseph. Okay, but what I was saying... Sorry, I'm all over the place. Where is it? I found a battle that's like... that introduced a new... I think it's this one. I saw like plague doctors, and I was interested in getting a new class. Oh, also worth noting, here are my... well, that's all the characters. Here are my units. I'm like... I think I have a pretty beginner to intermediate knowledge of how to play this game, but I still feel like I will probably end up rethinking a lot of these units throughout my my time playing this game. How do I... There we go. I have 7 units. So how it works is like every unit on the battlefield is actually like a little party, and you can spend honor points to either unlock more units. So like we have 7. You can have up to 10, it looks like. And then each unit can be up to eventually 6 characters. So here are our friends. I love all my units equally. Although Oclese is really good. And so is Clive. Everyone's great. Let's do this battle. There's also, I mean, there is, for those who don't know, like, there's a whole thing where you can, you know, give them different equipment. This is like the Gambit system where you can unlock new abilities and give them different conditions to trigger those abilities. It's really, really wild. And I basically just got most people to level 10, other than this is the row of characters that were just like, you get like plot specific characters, and you can also just hire mercenaries that are also that class but don't have any narrative purpose. These are my nobodies. I love them too, but I don't use them anymore. Anyway, what was I saying? Let's just do the battle. But there's a lot. There's a lot going on. An unknown plague ravages the Shove region, and any who fall ill are quarantined within the Lord's manor. Upon hearing that none of the infirm have returned, Elaine agrees to slay the cruel Lord. Almost mispronounced Lord. I don't know what's going on with me today. How's the story and characters? 13 Sentinels was fantastic regarding that.
Lord Gislaine, sir.
Well, let's see.
Has succumbed.
Then you know what must be done. Gather them into the holding pens, the fit and the infirm alike. Both will be of use to us.
Is that wise in this downpour, sir?
Does this game have controller support? Yeah, I'm playing it on the Switch right now, and this is with a Switch Pro controller. It actually isn't on PC, weirdly enough.
There can be no tests without
because it feels like it's a genre sort of made for PC. Like it's essentially real-time strategy.
I assure you, I wouldn't complain were a few.
Dude, Balatro? I love that game. Oh, this guy.
Sir Baltro.
Come to glean more corpses, have you? Take what you will. We've enough rotting flesh to satisfy even your ravenous want for death. Though, not for long, perhaps. This may be the final slew I'm able to offer.
And the experiments are proving successful.
Do you think he's good? Do you think he's a good guy?
That's not for you to know. Now, have you come to collect? Or do you simply wish to interrogate us instead?
Neither. Those who defy Zenoira's rule draw close to your lands. His Majesty would see them tossed like all the rest upon your mountains of carrion.
The rebels? Here? No. I've come too far to let my work fall unfinished.
You've little need to worry. My men are yours to command in the battle ahead.
Battle!
A welcome gift, and one I'll gladly accept. Tatiana, stay here and ensure the experiments continue as scheduled.
Yes, my lord.
Guards, rally the defenses. We depart anon.
Have you heard of the game Balatro?
It was only a matter of time, but with all the vital support I've thrown at his
Oh my god, he's perfect.
There's no bounds, wretch. One as revolting as
I'm
you
assuming
is
we can
unfit to
recruit
stand in the
Tatiana,
company of Lord Gislaine.
and that would be very cool.
Only by his word have I
Most of
let your
the
presence
missions
go
are like, you can
unimpeded.
usually potentially recruit the boss at the end, which is neat.
Now go. Gather the dead and be quit of this manor before you drain my patience.
Animated Hobbit Gandalf vibes. That is perfect. Yeah, this whole game kind of feels like 70s Lord of the Rings. Anyway, to answer your question before, the person who asked about story and characters, I think this game is very comfortable, like being very familiar. Unlike 13 Sentinels, which I think was really like this maximalist deconstructionist, or that's not a word, maximalist deconstruction of genre. That game was like so ambitious narratively. This game is not really interested in doing that at all. The story is very much just like, there's an evil emperor who took over the world and you're leading the rebellion army. There's some interesting stuff about like, every battle sort of ends with this question of like if redemption is possible, which is kind of interesting. And I imagine it will maybe get more interesting as you go along, but it's very much a gameplay first experience. So in some ways it feels like the opposite of 13 Sentinels. But the characters are fun. If you are a fan of like Fire Emblem, it feels very much like older Fire Emblem, where the characters are all kind of like gimmicky. Like, oh, this character is like the lazy one or the headstrong one or whatever. It's kind of like that. But they also have like little rapport scenes, which are kind of like the support scenes in Fire Emblem. Okay, so here's how we're doing this. So it is real-time strategy. So for those who don't know how to play this, this is our HQ, and if this gets taken, it's game over. And we win the battle by taking control of this point. It does feel like how Octopath 2 handled its story. I totally agree. You can see in the top left there's a thing called Valor. Right now we have 4. So it uses 1 Valor point for us to summon one of our units here. Actually, one of our 5 units here. I keep forgetting I have 5 now. Who's in this one? Oh, yeah. So let's actually look at... There's also a time limit, which is nerve-wracking. Although you find this item that lets you just, like, say no to a game over. And I have, like, 9 of them, which is kind of wild. I'm wondering if that becomes rarer as the game goes on, but... So far, I've used them a couple times when the time limit happens, which isn't often, but anyway. Also, let me know how the audio is and stuff. I see I'm peaking a little bit, but I recorded earlier just to test it, so it should be okay. Anyway, let's summon our friends. So for this one, let's see. We're dealing with cavalry and mages and some archers. So I'm definitely going to bring in Clive. You'll see why. I also feel like I always bring in Elaine. Although, if we're dealing with knights... Hold on. Who are we dealing with? Mages, knights... Yeah, I'll bring Elaine, because Elaine has good Valor abilities, and he's the main character. And for mages, actually might bring Fran.
To the skies.
And Oclese.
Judgment shall strike them.
All right, let's do it.
You're
So I'm
not
gonna send.
disappointed. I stand ready.
She might be better for Clive. Thankfully, they give you a little preview. See, that's gonna go real well.
The time is at hand. The path is set.
Witness the might of an angel.
I might just send her, like, over here to flank them.
Your will shall be done. Nowhere is too far.
Send them with, the other thing to keep in mind is you'll see that big number by them, like 6, 5, and 4. That's their stamina. So usually after each battle, that will go down by 1. And if it hits 0, they, like, automatically go into rest mode, and you can't use them for a bit. So you kind of have to keep an eye on their stamina and also choose to rest or to give them stamina curing items if they're low. So usually you can't just rely on like one unit to lead the way. You might have to send backup, which is exactly what I'm doing.
Sir.
Prepare yourselves.
Here's the Clive crew. I love these 4. I might have said this already, but like you can fully customize who's in a party together. So these are just the 4 that I thought worked well. Also worth noting, for those who don't know what on earth is happening right now, it plays out like an auto battler. So like, that's where the tactics comes in. So like, I don't know if we can get to that menu from here. Can we? Oh, we can, yeah. So, like, if we go into Clive's, for example, we can give him different equipment, but we can also look at his actions. So you'll see here, like, what causes this to trigger and what it does. And you can also, like, list all the moves in a different priority. So if you wanted him to, like, guard first, we could put Wild Rush second. Actually, I'm wondering... Yeah, so in this case, like, the lance attack happens if the conditions for Wild Rush aren't met. And that means, like, if there's a full column of enemies, he'll use that attack first, which is honestly perfect. So that's kind of a you can get really in the weeds of that stuff, but that's sort of like a brief overview of how it works.
You face me.
Honestly, not great, but we'll give it our best shot. Also, a heads up, some of the character design in this game is really cringy. So just a warning that it can get that way sometimes. Yeah, the witch's pose is very silly.
Like new.
We march on.
Alright, so that wasn't great. I mean, we still won. It's worth noting, too, there's so many rules. If it's considered winning either if you kill all the enemies or if you just, like, did better in the round, like you have more health and everything. And if you win, it will push the enemy back a bit. And so you can, like, continue your offense. Let's actually... Yeah, Fran is going to do much better. We might even want to tell Elaine to, like, relax
Onward.
and walk backwards.
Stand before me.
Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, our thief died. That's why. So I like thieves a lot because they're very evasive. So putting them in the front... Usually enemies in the front row are attacked first. So having a really evasive character in the front is actually kind of weirdly a tank. And then we have Clive in the back picking off enemies. Same with our archer friend. And I believe this class is a sellsword, and they just do, like, massive damage that just takes enemies out. So these four are usually pretty equipped. Their only real weakness is magic, but I think it's also worth, like, you can make every unit well-rounded, but you also usually want to make them kind of specialized. So this particular unit is really good at taking out evasive enemies because there are a lot of guaranteed hits. Oh yeah, that's right. We did have to battle. Core strength is really important for casters. Wizards need good constitution. Oof. So if I'm understanding correctly, the, like, little red diamonds that appear, that's for, like, combat actions, and then, or I guess action points, and then the blue diamond is, like, for passive abilities, I think. I'm still learning. There are a lot. Look at all the stats. He has a D in magic attack, but it did go up by 1 point.
A worthy foe.
Cool. So I think
You'll not be disappointed.
maybe
Quite troubling.
I'm gonna have them just take this watchtower.
I stand ready. I take to the skies. Yes.
Perfect. The hammer is so brutal. You get these three characters like together in a story moment, and I was like, I kind of like them as a trio. They seem to play well, like there's synergy between the three of them, so I kept them together. Maybe Elaine finished them off.
To me.
Nowhere is too far.
Perfect.
Understood.
Consider it ours.
You get some sleep, Clive. Oh, not yet.
Cut down.
Yes, so Griffin Riders are really good against cavalry.
My training's paid off.
Yeah, and those hearts are all like Fire Emblem support scenes.
In His Highness's honor. It seems you've misjudged
This
me.
game feels like one of those board games that takes like 40 minutes to explain.
At once.
And the person is like, I swear, once you know what you're doing, it's kind of fun.
My magic is yours. I'll help.
A fine job. A fine bout.
Witness the might of an angel.
We also get some fun, like, so valor points we can use to deploy more units, but we can also use these abilities everyone has. So we can summon like a big fireball right here with our wizard. Even though it's raining. I wonder if that actually affects anything. Clive, get some sleep, my friend. Oh shit.
Any who bar my
Oh, we'll
path
do
must
okay here.
perish.
The archers are gonna hurt us, but this is one of my favorite teams. So the shaman there debuffs the enemy, and then this angel character just consistently buffs herself the whole battle. So I thought to pair them together.
Faster than the wind.
Yeah, the angel's awesome. Oclese is her name, I believe.
Nothing to fear.
A lot of characters. Slowly learning their names.
You'll not be disappointed. I depart. I'll not go easy on you.
Yeah, so those arrows, if we take out the archer that's like stationed at the high point, that will stop happening. Probably should have done that first, but we're doing all right. Do you play the game from a god perspective or directly as the main character? Kind of both. Like, when you have to make story decisions or you're just like navigating the world map, you're playing as Elaine, the main character. But you don't necessarily even need to use him in battle. So in battle, it feels like a god perspective, but most of the time you're playing as Elaine.
I'll be taking that. Any who bar my path
Oh,
must
we're not doing great here. It's the archers that are really hurting us. Hope you're all having a good day so far. I got hit by like really bad seasonal allergies this morning. This is partially why I'm so far ahead in this game. But feeling better. I do love that it's in early spring, though. It has been beautiful outside in Chicago. Oh, Elaine's just standing up there. We should probably get him down here. Because, yeah, we're about to hit 0 stamina. Unless we do smoked nuts, baby. They replenish your stamina. Perfect. How embarrassing. Oh yeah, so usually when they hit level 10, they get a second skill. So this is attack a single enemy, grant the user an additional action point if the target is defeated. That's awesome. That's really good. Alright, Elaine, please help me out here.
The path is set.
Witness the might of
You
an
deserve a rest, Oclese.
You'll not be disappointed.
Or actually, maybe just eat more food.
Witness the might of an angel. I take to the skies. At your service.
I think if we attack with Elaine, we could probably finish them off with
Sir.
Fran and friends.
I'll not go easy on you.
I'm glad you're seeing the sun again in Seattle, Chase.
As it was written.
Yeah, this game's awesome.
Praise me a bit.
It is very hard to stop playing.
I stand ready.
And there's a very active community around it in the Discord, if you're in our TWG Discord.
No mercy.
Also a lot of people like helping explain how the game works, if you are curious about it, but are daunted by just how incomprehensible it looks. I'll be honest, it took me a while to get into. Like, when I played the demo, I was like, I don't really know. This might not be for me.
Victory is ours.
And as soon as like they let you get into the world map, that's where it really clicked for me.
Standing by.
Yeah, maybe
Nowhere is too far.
should probably be more not use those so frivolously, but whatever.
Defeat will soon be upon us.
The demo's also really long, so if you're watching this and you want to give it a shot, it's like 5 hours.
I'll brook no interference, rebel curs.
Have I played Ogre Battle 64 before? That's hard to say. Ogre Battle 64. I haven't, but I have played Tactics Ogre Let Us Cling Together. I played that Switch remaster that came out not long ago, and I loved it. Also a big Fire Emblem fan. Oh, there goes Elaine. Oh, hell yeah. Wow, nick of time. Oh. I haven't played it, though. From what I know, this game is very similar to that, right? To Ogre Battle.
Is that better?
Honestly, I think you're making the right choice. Tekken 8 is amazing. I like both games, but I almost always want to be playing Tekken.
I stand ready. Understood.
Maybe get Clive back in here. Oh, Clive's not going to do very well. I'll keep Clive here just in case they start sending more units back this way.
Face me and be cut down.
It's an RTS on the N64. That reminds me, a close friend of mine had only played StarCraft on N64. And I'm like, I honestly respect that, but you don't know what you're missing. If that has been your only StarCraft experience.
I shall heal you.
The N64 controller was made for, not really made for RTS. Maybe my least favorite controller. I was going to say it was made for very little. I do not like the N64 controller. I have a lot of nostalgia for that console. I love that console, but the controller, no thank you. I've said it before, I'll say it again. It looks like a clown's face, and I don't have 3 hands. So,
Witness the might of an angel.
oh please finish it off. Consistent MVP, oh please. I'm wondering who to add to her unit. I feel like maybe an enemy with a spread of damage, like a gladiator, could be helpful. We'll see. Or maybe I just add another. I mean, I could hire another feather sword as the class. I could add another feather sword to this crew. They'll just be like a mercenary.
Can you match me?
Although I like the idea, like, the wizard is good at doing damage over time with burn. Maybe another, like, maybe a thief or something to do, like, poison damage. Since so much of Ocleus' thing is being evasive. I don't know. We'll see. That's what I mean. This game just makes you think about different combinations constantly.
Sharon's safe. I've grown stronger. I'll need to study this further. May the Father watch over us.
Oh, that's perfect. Not bad.
I presume you're the ghastly lord responsible for this plague and its death-strewn offensive.
You would accuse me of diffusing such evil through my own lands? Me, who at last stands on the precipice
Me?
of seeing it eradicated once and for... A shame. I'd hoped to welcome the occasion myself one day. But I suppose that honor falls to Tatiana now. At long last, my love.
He does sound like Vegeta a little bit.
Once more.
Another corpse for the
Dude, Balatro, this year's best deck builder?
fortuitous thing.
I can't believe he's the villain of the game.
When his cure made manifest, all my hard work spreading this pestilence would be for naught.
You could make a 2-pair, the most powerful hand in poker. Yeah, the animation where he just goes into the cape, sick. Such a flex. Oh, okay, I was wondering. I'm like, there's no way we don't get to recruit her. This is the second part. Oh, damn. All right. So, yeah, they catch you off guard sometimes with this. Oh, and there's someone rushing right for my... Ahaha. I know your tricks. I know what it means, though. It means it's Bruno time.
Let me at him.
It's Bruno time, baby. I'm also going to deploy Adele, I think, and another cavalry unit in here.
I'll ride any distance.
Yeah?
Merely say the word.
I'm up.
Oh, yeah. Peak Bruno hours.
Heading over.
I'm prepared for anything.
Ooh, would love to get this.
I ride at once. I'm ever in your service.
Nowhere is too far. At once. You'll not be disappointed.
I feel like we're going to use Ocleus a lot again, so maybe get some needed rest.
How shall I proceed?
And,
'Tis merely a
oh,
bit
you're already resting. Okay. Oh, wait, let's
vexing indeed.
revive our friend here. We definitely talk about Bruno. I love Bruno.
I'll take it off your hands.
Okay, so and what's cool is if you capture points like this, it will gradually heal everybody here.
What shall I do?
I might just have Clive go back to the home point just in
It
case
shall be done.
there's any shenanigans.
Show me what you got.
This'll be cold. Grant them succor.
No more hurting.
A temporary fix.
So gladiators are characters with like really terrible defense, but a ton of HP. Oh, there's a point here. Let's capture it.
Easy.
They have a lot of HP, so if you have like healers and support, they can just tank anything, which is what I have him doing there.
Your orders, sir. There is time yet to claim victory.
Yeah, the guy with the hammer is awesome. I guess so. I don't love the damage we're taking, but let's do it. She's really good. I just got her. And also kind of like O'Clee. She's she's usually very evasive. She did take that hit, though. Oh, yeah, because Archer's whole thing is like, Archers are guaranteed to hit. So maybe a bad matchup for this unit here, but we still won.
Never in doubt. My lance grows ever sharper. Naturally. Shall I push onward, or make my retreat?
Definitely should restock on items after this. I've been using them so
My steed is
so
swifter than the
freely.
wind. Order complete.
I also love like how many environmental things are in this game. Like there are ballistas you can find like this, and then there's also like weird temples you can pray at, and it will change the weather. It's so cool.
You got more for me? I'm up.
Oh, that's an awesome ability. Swap positions. Actually might do that with hold on. I'll have them stay because they're also Adele is a little bit lower level. I didn't realize that, so I'll have them just get experience through that
I stand
ballista.
ready. Witness the might of an angel. I take to the skies.
The time is at hand.
I'm even better than Clive now.
I love him. What's up? Oh yeah, Bruno, maybe just stop
Naturally.
flexing.
Something
Actually, don't stop flexing, but go down here.
heading over. It appears I've still room to grow.
I stand ready.
Why is Colm suddenly my favorite?
I depart.
I'll have them stay here for now. I think Bruno, O'Cleese, and the Ballista gang can take care of everything here. Oh my god, what? Okay, I'm really glad I kept some people back. A magic mine? Oh my god. I love when the other characters are like, oh yeah, but that's like, that doesn't bother me at all.
Stand ready.
Point taken. I'll just send them like up here to finish off the boss, potentially. Clairvoyance. Oof. Gonna have Elaine rest up here.
Onward.
Oh my god.
Now
Bruno. Wait! Bruno's just walking through every mine. I love him.
time is no friend to us now.
Want some of this?
Oh my god.
A little ice for you.
Do you have any feelings about the absence of permadeath in this game?
That must have hurt.
I don't... I was wondering if it would be in here. I don't really think it would make sense for the design of the game, because I feel like so much of the game is built around, like, experimenting with tactics and with different unit combinations, so I think, like, overly punishing the player by permanently losing units might not totally mesh with that, in a way where, like, Fire Emblem is more about, like, okay, you've invested in this unit, how well are they going to do over the course of the game? So yeah, I think it works that there isn't permadeath here, but there also is, like, it makes me wonder why there's the option then to have all of the mercenary recruits.
Impressed, Elaine?
My lance grows ever sharper.
But that's also a nice option to, like, have more than one class in a unit, and maybe if you want to have, like, a thief, but not necessarily pair certain characters together. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoy the show. That means a lot. But yeah, how do you feel, Chase, about that? Do you wish there was permadeath, or does the lack of it work for you?
I was worried there.
The hammer units, I think they're just called warriors. So fun. Also, that elf character with the lance that freezes people is really good. You get her, like, right away if you go into Elfheim, I believe it's called. Even if you don't stay there, it's, like, worth going there just to get her.
A little ice for you.
No more hurting.
A temporary fix.
I'm done with you. Oh, you can beat me?
I wonder if I'm stronger than Lady Ocleus.
I'm prepared for anything.
I've arrived. I'll not go easy on you. Vigor fades. Your strength fails faster than the wind.
For those also playing, the way you get Ocleus to join your army is if you trade with her enough, because she has like she's like a merchant that only deals with divine shards, I believe.
Disappointed.
So if you give her enough divine shards, she'll join your team.
Yeah?
No one's doing
can I
great
assist?
against the boss. Stay in the ballista.
Nowhere is too far.
Man. What about
Time is at hand.
the main character? How would you do? Wow.
prove my worth.
Okay, so everyone who's behind should stay there.
I stand ready.
It looks like
I'm up.
Bruno probably is the best bet to go in first. Anna coded, yeah. What about
I stand
Fran?
ready.
Yeah, let's do Bruno first, and then
Witness the
we can
might of
probably
an
do
angel.
more
Your
damage with
work
Fran
shall
and
be done your
Oclese
service.
once Bruno has attacked.
Sir,
But we can also... Oh,
Would you look at that?
we also have 8 Valor, so we should be using our abilities. So we can do heavy swing here. You can do some out-of-combat damage, which can be really helpful.
I stand ready.
I'm prepared for anything.
Oh, that's really good. Wait, get closer together so I can use that.
Witness the might of an angel. I take to the skies.
How can I assist?
No
We shall
chance
succeed.
I'm losing
I
now.
swear.
The lines over each other. It was really funny.
Easy.
I stand ready.
Want some of this?
I'm curious how these units fight. These Plague Doctor.
I'll preserve this place and our research with my very life.
You freeze.
Don't let it happen again.
I can help.
It's just so matter of fact.
Yeah.
They actually have weirdly a similar team composition here, which is kind of fun. Oof.
Get up.
Cheer up.
This might take 20 minutes.
Grant them succor.
I can't get up. Cheer up. Oh my god, so close.
It seems you need this.
Wow. That was intense. Alright.
Witness the might of an angel.
I'm up.
Negate stamina loss at the end of battle. Let's see. I'm wondering if we can... Oh yeah, the knockback doesn't work against garrisoned enemies. That's okay. This... Oh, wow. Well, we're still going to do great.
Heading over. Show me what you got.
Enemies can also, like, heal and make more enemies over time. So there is, like... In addition to the actual time limit, there's an incentive to put the pressure on them.
And once more.
Resurrection. That is very interesting.
I can help.
Honestly, I think she'd be a good addition to this team right here.
You freeze.
I'll cleanse your soul.
I can barely stand.
This should help.
Yeah. and ready.
Yeah?
Bruno just carried this whole match.
Standing by.
I love him.
You don't stand a chance.
The whole team, not just Bruno, but
Are you?
you know.
Don't let it happen again. We've lost enough already.
Yeah, that's a wild ability. Having that on Bruno's team would make this unit like easily the best.
Not even worried.
This'll be cold. Forgive me.
Oh, you can beat me.
Wow.
Getting stronger by the day.
Impressive, aren't I?
Drinks are on me. Bet that hurt.
Oh wow. So some items just have abilities in them. So we can use resurrection from this staff. So that's awesome. I might give that to the cleric that's on our team. Morden's awesome. We have a lot of honor. It's we're at a point where honor is like becoming more of a precious resource because we need like 200 to upgrade. But
Lord Ghislaine, how could you take him from me?
What have you found?
Horrors taking form, my prince. The jail is rife with corpses of the townsfolk in every which corner.
Likely victims of the plague. Tell our men to stay well clear of its walls.
But of course,
Rumors speak of your lord using his own people for dark experiments into the plague that sweeps this land.
That you're a band of benighted fools if you believe such tripe.
Come on, Elaine. There's only one way to find out what he was up to. We've got to search the manor.
You won't disturb Lord Gislaine's research. Not while I still draw breath.
Then perhaps you'd be willing to serve as our guide instead. Tell us everything that's transpired here, Tatiana. Please.
This manor is where Lord Gislaine conducted his research.
You know, I was expecting some kind of horrible monster under that mask. Turns out you're just a regular girl.
It was years ago that this horrific illness first emerged, swept through our populace like the fiercest wildfire. Lord Gislaine's wife was among the victims. He was never quite the same after that. So intense was his contempt for the plague, he made it his sole mission in life to find the cure. Even if it meant enlisting the services of a monstrous necromancer.
And thus, Gislaine victimized his own people for his experiments, then proffered their vacant bodies before this necromancer.
sorry, I know I shouldn't laugh, but just sometimes it's funny.
No misjudging.
The delivery is so intense.
My lord studied every method, every medicine in his quest to rid the world of this plague. Absent a clear answer, he had little choice but to craft hypotheses and pursue them to their natural conclusions. No solution could be discarded without explicit proof of its faults, nor could any be affirmed as truly effective.
Such excuses are lost on the dead.
Their sacrifices were not in vain.
You imply he found a cure?
Not completely. The texts he was given were rife with half-truths and outright lies alike. But the seed is there, and it can grow, if you only let me water it. Please, the answer is finally within arm's reach.
A cure would be most welcome indeed, were this disease to befall our army. Though, should it mean allowing such ignominious research to continue unabated? What say you, my prince?
This is an interesting choice. So usually when these battles end, like I mentioned earlier, there's like some type of confession on the general's part. So one plot element that's introduced early on is that a lot of the evil emperor's forces are under mind control, and you have this like unicorn ring that essentially like frees them of that mind control spell. But then other times it's more just like a judgment call of like, this person chose this path. Do you imprison them or execute them, or do you welcome them into your army? Here it's not really asking us about whether or not she joins, but what we think of these experiments. And this reminds me weirdly, speaking of Morden, it reminds me of Mass Effect, where there's a similar choice in that game as well. What are we thinking, chat? I'm kind of inclined to let them continue, because I feel like if it's already been happening, if it was like about to begin, I would say don't do it. But the fact that like there have already been sacrifices made leans me in letting them continue. I'm leaning in this direction. Curious what you all think. I also feel like I would like her to join the army, so I imagine that will probably be what happens if we let this strange, like, Tim Burton research continue happening. Corpse Bride energy. Let science continue, to be honest. Yeah, when you put it like that, yes.
You have my trust, Tatiana. Take up the duty Ghislaine held so dear and see it through to the very end.
What about the rumors? Buying into this thing's not gonna reflect on us too good.
We meet them head on. As long as the sick are treated with dignity and honor, that tide will turn. In the end, these studies are meant to benefit all who call Fevrith home. If he was even half the man you claim, that was Lord Gislaine's intention from the very beginning.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Chase. I forgot his name, but the data on Tuchanka, yeah, it's exactly like that.
Am I to face no sentence?
Our enemy here is Zenoira, not you.
You only mean to shackle me in their stead.
The liberation exists to grant freedom, not oppress the downtrodden further.
In that case, I'd like to exercise my freedom to join you on that journey.
What about your cure?
To be candid with you, it's almost finished. Enough so that I needn't stay here myself. My men should be more than capable of handling the rest. As for me, I'll take this opportunity to walk beside the men who robbed this world of Lord Gislaine's grace, to see what ideals he chooses to fight, and ultimately to die for. And, when that moment inevitably arrives, to be the one to sound the death knell myself.
Come on, only an idiot would let you...
Very well then.
That was amazing.
Should have known that was coming.
Be warned, you may be awaiting my death a great many years. That, and you'll be expected to earn your...
This game can be really funny at times. I think it's pretty self-aware in its tone. Yes. We also talk about this game a bunch in tomorrow's episode. We haven't had that happen in a while. We're like, I guess that's not true. We did that with FF7. But it's fun when there's a new game that comes out and we end up doing like an accidental bonus length episode about it. That's my favorite thing about the game is the like hooray sound that plays when someone joins your army. It's right out of Tactics Advance and Tactics Ogre. They both do that as well. All right, let's see what her deal is. So she can heal. Removes all debuffs from a row of allies. That's really good. Lifesaver. Heal self for minor HP recovery. So very similar to Cleric. Oh, she is a Cleric. I thought she was like a... I thought it was a new class. That's very funny. Yeah, she is literally a Cleric. That's funny. Who does she have supports with? So there are like... This is the Fire Emblem-y part of the game. Okay, she has supports with a few people. So you can gain support together either just by fighting alongside each other or by eating meals together, which actually might show you all in a bit. Honestly, not a terrible idea to put her on Oclisa's team. I'm thinking maybe... Hold on, how much honor do we have? Okay, let's we got so much stuff. Help me. What do I do? I found some fish. Ooh. I'll take one. Honestly, the world map, like, discovery stuff. So, like, I showed this earlier, but the blue towns are, like, when you've, like, liberated an area, which we've liberated most of Cornea, you can then find supplies to give each of the towns, and then you can choose, like, which of your units acts as that town's guard. And you'll get a bunch of supplies for doing that. So actually, let's see if we can do that for the area we just liberated. It's like the most gratifying gameplay loop, honestly. Alright, so... We actually have everything that... Oh, we don't have all the herbs, but we have the trout. So we got some honor and items. And war funds. But what's interesting is that the, like, Fire Emblem support scenes also happen in the world map area. So sometimes you'll, like, unlock, like, I have a few of them. I'm pretty sure, yeah, with Hodrick. Like, I have Hodrick's second level, but I don't have the area unlocked where that scene happens yet. Which is interesting. Okay, this area we're actually... Oh, never mind. We got the scrap metal, though. We don't have the apples. Also, as you can hear, incredible soundtrack. This game's soundtrack is so good. Oh, we did just need those, didn't we? Oh, yeah, these are the barracks where, like, you can... So here you can either spend honor to increase the unit size, so, like, we could have 5 characters instead of 4. Or we can spend honor to get, like, another unit. So, I actually might... I'm thinking maybe we... Yeah, I think at this point having 3 is, like, not super helpful. So let's give them both +1. But while we're here, we can also, like this, I guess we can hire wizards and clerics. So these are just, like, kind of nameless, faceless units. But we also can fully customize them, which is kind of fun. So, like, I guess we can't actually make. I was gonna name a wizard Steven. Is there any Steven? Yeah, here we go. Stefan. I think he's a go-getter. Oops. He's a lucky go-getter. Ooh, I like the green and orange, honestly. Hot-blooded.
Heading out. Getting out of here. Where should I start?
Yeah. Welcome to the team, Steven. So we can do that. Will I ever use him? I don't know. Okay, so I'm thinking... So this character here, Sharon, has supports with Bruno, but also has supports with Oclise. So I'm thinking of maybe... I think maybe instead of Nina here, we put in... Sharon. And then we could put Tatiana here. See how that works. Actually, I don't know if I... whatever. We'll try it. We can always move people around. I do want to give Tatiana that Staff of Resurrection, though. Because that was the whole idea. Is that a Dorito emoji? How do I say, like, dead? I guess by it just being first, they would resurrect them if they can. Alright, I'm gonna have to get in the weeds here eventually, but for now that's fine. I do want to show you the, like, strange food side quest. So some cities, these like big cities, the walled cities here, they have a tavern in them. And this is where you can like boost rapport between characters. So we can give 4 people an omelet here. Who should eat together? I'm gonna say Bruno, Sharon, Oclise, and Tatiana get an omelet.
Enjoy.
The giant omelet from Neopets. Also a flex of Vanillaware to like try to rival Ghibli in the like good-looking food department.
I'm looking forward to this.
The the voice acting that plays while they eat is so funny to me.
Such wonderful flavor. Are you planning to eat? We've a little need for a healer with food this good.
That really got me. Let's have some more food.
Enjoy now.
Am I streaming my whole playthrough? Not currently. I'm already like pretty far in. I just wanted to share a little bit of it.
Would you care to try some?
Maybe if there's like a new game plus or something that could be cool. But I definitely will stream again. If you all had fun watching this, I would love to return to this game. Let's have a apple tart. Let's have just to smooth things over. Elaine and our new friend are gonna have an apple tart.
Enjoy now.
Why was the omelet horny? This is kind of a weird, like, the apple tart looks good, but why on earth are we also having ham salad? First of all, why have ham salad in general? If someone was like, you get a free fresh sliced ham salad with your dessert, I'd be like, I can also get a cold at any time. I don't want what's possible. Please don't give this to me.
That smells nice.
Delightful. Simply inspiring.
That was great.
All right, I actually think Twitch will ban our account if we do another one of these, so I'm going to leave. Thank you. Let's also buy, I know we used a lot of items here. There's a child who owns the store, I guess. Buy some more health potions. And, oops, more food. All right. What shall we do next, friends? So right now, like, I'm feeling pretty good about. Oh, we have another spot here. Let's think about this. So Fran is all about, like, actually, what is... Thankfully, they give, like, a little description about what each class is good at. So you can see here, like, they give, like, a little detailed breakdown of their stats, and then also, like, what their thing is. So boasts high evasion, attack, and magic defense. Effective versus cavalry. Ineffective with foes with anti-flying skills. So yeah, pretty good offense. So they're very evasive, so they're good for the front row. They've got pretty solid magic defense. Okay. Got it. So this whole unit is like sort of our anti-magic unit. Anti-magic, anti-cavalry. Sorry, it's difficult to... I'm wondering then if... Because I don't really... Who haven't we put anywhere? Or maybe I'll put... No, we already have a Radiant Knight. Should I put Steven in this crew? That wouldn't make any sense. I think for now I'm going to put Rodrigue, which is one of our, like... one of our faceless archers. You know what? We could also put we could put Renal. If we put maybe Fran, hold on. Miriam, excuse me. Excellent magic defense. Yeah, I think maybe just for now we'll put our archer there. Although I think to level him up, just a bit. Where is he? Too many characters.
This should help the cause.
Yes.
I won't stop now.
All right, that's enough. I don't want to waste too much on him because he's kind of a placeholder. What's interesting too is I think someone actually requested this. You can do mock battles where you can pit your units against each other and see what combinations work well against others. Shall we do a tournament, friends? I'm thinking we do a tournament to see who the best unit is and then maybe one more battle and call it there. Let's do it. So Elaine versus Lex and friends. Classic rivalry. Kind of rooting for the Lex crew, honestly.
Go on then.
We'll see.
Easy now.
You'll see no harm.
I'll help.
Sorry.
Be healed.
Wow, that was a very narrow victory, though. What I've learned is that these are both pretty durable units here. Okay, so Elaine won. So we'll do well, it's not even, but so Elaine won this one, so we'll remember that. Now Clive versus Bruno. I can also skip it, but I feel like it's fun to watch. Oof. Rooting for Bruno, honestly.
I'll cleanse your soul.
Nice try. We ride.
Although I really like the Clive team. These are probably my two favorite units, honestly. Actually, no, Ocleus is up there. Oof.
Believe this.
This'll be cold.
How tiresome.
Damn. Okay, so Bruno won that one. Now Fran, this will be interesting.
Give in.
Yeah, so the battle system is technically an auto battler, but you can directly build your characters in terms of like what abilities they're prioritizing and what equipment they have, and also like which characters are in a single unit. which is cool. So you essentially like kind of plan everything in advance and then see how it plays out. Oh yeah, I think this might go to Fran because of the anti-magic stuff. Oof. Maybe not, actually. Wow. Okay, and now, alright, so now we're in the next round. So it's going to be Elaine versus Adele.
You'll see no harm.
I'm here to help.
This will probably go Elaine because this other team is much newer, so. But it's good to spot like what they could use, room for improvement.
Like new.
Yeah. Sorry, Adele's unit. Okay, so now it's Elaine versus Bruno. This will be interesting. Oof.
Let me.
Oh my god. That's right. Yeah, the hammers are really effective against armor.
No more hurt.
Be careful.
Is that better? Go on then.
It seems you need this.
This'll be cold.
Oof.
I'm done with you.
Wow. This might be a Bruno sweep, honestly. Okay, so that was Elaine versus Bruno, and Bruno won. Adele. So now it's all down to O'Cleese versus Bruno. This makes sense. These are probably my two. I mean, doesn't say it's not to say that they're the best, but at least against the other enemy types here.
Purging the ill humors.
Right? I think it is a cool feature. It really helps like put ideas to practice, or to practice out like different team builds. I think it might be O'Cleese, just because she's so hard to hit.
That must have hurt.
This is really the unstoppable force versus immovable object battle right here. Might be a tie, and then the game will crash.
Cheer up.
How tiresome.
A little ice for you.
Wow. Okay, O'Cleese is the reigning champ of our army. But Bruno, that was a very narrow victory. I feel like the Bruno team feels like a very efficient tank. Hello. Yes, when you make a character a guard for one of the towns, they just like hang out here, and you can give them gifts. Okay, let's maybe do one more battle. Let's do this one up here. What the hell? Yeah, I mean, eat shit. We can also see how our archer helps things here.
We
Oof. Honestly, I think for this Fran unit, we might want to rethink the back row just overall. But I can do that on my own time.
I did it.
Oh, there's a support here. Oh, okay. Well, once we win, we can watch it. Are they still... Okay, they didn't retain that health loss. Witch and Sword Fighter. This will be interesting. That's an interesting... It's cool that they show you the enemy types there, because that really does inform who you choose and how you build your teams. Oh, this is a really small map, too. Well, you know what that means. Definitely Bruno.
Let me at him.
And I also think Fran, since there's a lot of witches, and she's like our anti-magic unit.
To the skies.
And also Clive, because I think we'll need some anti-air. Alright. That's all our valor.
What shall I do?
I'm up. Yeah?
I'm ever in your service. What shall I do? Yeah!
I stand ready. Understood.
Prepare yourselves.
Oof.
Now I'm mad.
We could probably use a healer on this team as well, actually.
A flawless victory.
You impressed?
I love
Was
Travis.
fate which brought us here. Quite
Okay. We don't have a way... Oh, no, we have 4 of these. Perfect.
I'm
Actually
ever
gonna
in your
garrison
service.
him to the command post just to
shall
be
be
safe. And then once we have 1 valor point, I can use that to heavy swing and break these 3 barricades here.
I'm here, Your Highness.
Need something?
She might wait on that.
No mercy.
I love this foggy arena.
Be shielded. Yeah? Better keep this going. At your service. At once.
Gotta get out of here.
Oh shit. I hate this spell. It slows everyone down.
What shall I do? I depart.
You're nothing.
Just skip that one.
I guess you never gotta keep
Oh,
getting
nice.
stronger.
Actually,
prove my worth.
maybe stay here.
It shall be done. Your orders, sir.
I don't know about
The odds do not stand in
What
my
is kind of nice, yeah, if they're close enough, you can switch who is going in.
about this.
Not a great advantage either way, but Team Bruno can learn humility.
What the hell? Not even worried.
Do you want to die?
I do really like the energy of Bruno and this, like, gothic cleric in the background. It's very funny.
This'll be cold.
Yeah, we need to give her more AP so she can use that ability.
A little ice for you.
How about cutting me a break? I'm up.
Oh, this will be awesome, because we'll break all the barricades and also damage the enemy.
I stand ready. Understood.
What shall I do?
No mercy.
Oops.
Nowhere is too far.
I'm ever in your service. I depart. Stand before me.
I'll hit him with all I've got.
Seems we've done it. Victory.
At your service.
What shall I do? It shall be done. I'm here, Your Highness.
This is actually a really tough map with that spell active.
I shall never fail.
Oof.
Show me what you
Oh, yeah. Yeah, here we go. Surprise Bruno. Oof.
Healing you.
No more hurting.
This should help.
Cheer up.
How tiresome.
A little ice for you.
Bet that hurt? Yeah? Need something?
I stand ready. Sir.
I'm ever in your service. I depart.
Yeah? Sure.
Time is with us, should we only keep our focus.
Quite the challenge.
I'm up.
Okay, yeah. It's one of those things where sometimes you just have to get in a hit before you can actually do damage.
Want some
Because
of
you can
this?
attack while they're regaining stamina. Let's see how this plays out.
Do you want to die?
This'll be
Seems you need this.
Tis trouble.
Nice. Okay, and then I think we can just win.
Sure. You don't stand a chance.
This will be cold.
We did it.
Take better care of yourself.
Look at Bruno.
A toast to strength. You see
A toast to strength. Thank you. That was kind of tricky. Amazing. Can we upgrade this town? We don't have enough sardines. Unless there's some supplies over here. Must be tired carrying the whole army. Yeah, for real. There are some sardines. Oh yeah, you can find battles that are just like... you can just do these over and over again to grind if you want, which is cool. I hate when I want to upgrade my town, but I don't have enough sardines. No, I wasn't joking. That's what they want. That's apparently how to repair these houses. I need, yeah, they want 20 sardines before they can build a roof. We got a couple new supports here. Who is this with? Elaine and Tatiana. Yeah, let's watch it. That actually works because that's the character we just got. Somehow this sums up like every C level support scene in Fire Emblem. A wild one. That was intense. But we did clear out this part of the map. I ship them now. Yeah. Let's maybe, like, get some pasta.
Good seeing you, friend.
I think Elaine and Tatiana and Bruno and this guy are gonna have a bunch of pasta together.
Enjoy now.
Shall we?
Just how I like it.
Simply inspiring.
It looks like you get ham salad with whatever you order.
I can barely.
We unlocked scenes! Oh my god. Let's launch one more. Who else do we have them with? Okay. I like Travis a lot. Oh, Travis and Joseph have one. Let's go watch that. Just some logistics. Love it. Cool. Okay, friends. I think that's going to do it for me today. This is a lot of fun. Thank you all for watching me. I hope you enjoyed this. If you want me to stream this again, please let me know. I think I'm running a little bit out of energy given my allergies, but we're going to end where we began, right by this harbor town here. And I'll see you all soon. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.